So guys, just a little bit of a video here of kind of some of the vendors. Didn't want to do this while we were at their tables and stuff. I mean, a lot of vendors were at this flea market, but I mean, I don't know, Mindy, how would you rate this flea market?
Yeah, I don't know, I'd come back.
And Mindy was trying to be polite on our other videos. She didn't want to say anything negative in front of vendors, but I think it's safe to say that it was just a lot of stuff, like older tools, used tools, beat up, dirty tools. And I mean, there's a market for that, I guess.
Very overpriced.
Yeah, a lot of stuff was just way overpriced. And that's a problem I think we're seeing at a lot of flea markets lately, is I think people are looking at the stuff they have and they're assessing what people think they're going to sell it for on eBay or something, and really just they're pricing themselves out of being able to sell their items. Because if I don't need a 10 millimeter socket from 1973, I'm not going to buy your 10 millimeter socket from 1973 for $5-6. Like, I can go and buy a new one at, you know, Lowe's, Home Depot for that price. So I don't know why anyone would be buying it from a flea market and paying those prices. Mindy, did you see anything that you thought was reasonable, for even though it's stuff like we aren't interested in?
No, people had stuff that was like from Target and stuff, and the price was twice as much as it was originally at Target.
And I think people having access to liquidation stuff, people are trying to buy up some things from liquidators and turn around and sell it for really close to retail. But the reality is, a lot of the stuff that's ended up in liquidation pallets, it didn't sell at retail at full retail. They went on clearance at Target for 30% of what retail is. So whenever you bring it out somewhere and you're trying to sell it for 50 and 60% of retail, people who go to these stores know it's actually not valued at that. So if you're out here trying to look to flip things and you're hitting flea markets, you're getting liquidation stuff, you need to be mindful that your customer base is the same customers that Target also has. Like, people see what stuff goes on clearance for. You're not going to be able to charge more than what Target couldn't sell the items for. I guess that would be my flipping tip. Does that seem like a reasonable flipping tip, Mindy?
Yeah, I guess. And if you're going to sell Target stuff at Target prices, make sure that it's at least clean.
Yeah, that's a very important thing. Stuff needs to be clean. Mindy is diligent whenever she sells anything, whether it be eBay, Facebook Marketplace. Everything's thoroughly cleaned, everything's tested. If it's something that we aren't able to test, that's always indicated. We've only had a few things like that, some computer components, but generally speaking, we test things. Like, that's what we do.